Welcome to Sunday night's 45-minute Yoga Nidra class. My name is Gail, teaching for the Veterans Yoga Project here in South Texas. So what is Yoga Nidra? So if you've never done this before, or if you've never meditated before, this is a really great way to start a Yoga Nidra meditation. So first of all, Yoga Nidra means yogic sleep. You don't actually have to fall asleep like some people do. But the point is not to feel like you're asleep or to make you fall asleep. Although, a lot of us that come and do this late night or the late evening Yoga Nidra on Veterans Yoga Project do use it for being a little bit more calm, less anxious, maybe guiding us towards being in slumber. So if y'all don't come on at the back end of the class, I understand that, you've taken this opportunity just to go ahead and further your evening into slumber. So even though it's very common that people want to fall asleep, the point is that you get very, very relaxed. You're still completely alert with your mind. So it's not like I'm trying to put you into a trance or anything like that. So let's just start right there. It's very relaxing for your body, and that's a good thing. And it's good for beginners because there's very little moments of silence in a Yoga Nidra meditation. With the exception of, we do what's called a counted down breath. And we count from the number 27 on down. And usually I'll be silent for about 45 seconds to a minute while you count your breath down. And we do that in 4 different little areas. You know what? You don't have to worry about that. I'm going to walk you through the series of steps. And it's the same most of the time. So if you like this type of meditation, you can either look at the playlist I've created on YouTube for Yoga Nidras or any of the guided meditations on Veterans Yoga Project SoundCloud account or their Facebook page. You can search Yoga Nidra to find some practices there. They also have some guided meditations on their YouTube page. So let's get started. So first, we will do some centering and breathing together, and then the second part is we will set intentions, or what I like to call themes. And there's 3 parts to that process, and I'll walk you through every step. Third, we'll do what's called a rotation of consciousness. It's also known as a body scan, and you've probably have heard it called a body scan. And that's just where it just means we're going to pay attention to different places in the body. That's typically, though, that section of the Yoga Nidra practice is usually if you have the mind that just kind of like goes on and on and on and on, you're thinking about bunches of things or repetitive things. Usually the body scan portion of the class really helps you to focus and concentrate and to kind of let go of that. So that's good stuff. All right, so we'll do the body scan. We'll come back to the intentions. We'll come back to some breathing. I'll get you grounded and nice and oriented so you can continue with the rest of your day. Again, the invitation is that you can continue to go into sleep or, be silent. You do not have to come back on camera or back on audio. So just know that, okay? So if you're the kind of person who has maybe a little trouble sleeping, that would be me. Maybe some trouble with anxiety, that would be me too, restlessness, concentration, or any of that kind of thing, the PTSD type of thing. These kinds of meditations have been clinically proven to be really helpful in conjunction with you and your therapy and your medications and yoga classes and all the stuff you're trying to do to take care of yourself. So, thank you for coming tonight for your self-care. So I'm going to probably keep my voice at this level, but I might start to talk a little bit slower. So if you need to make some adjustments to your microphone or your earplug, please do so. And I invite you to get comfortable, whether that's laying flat on the floor with maybe something underneath the knee, the back of the head, and covering up with a blanket, or maybe lying on the bed, or comfortably in a chair. So anywhere, wherever you are, get comfortable. And again, cover up with that blanket because it's really normal during our meditations especially if you're new, to kind of feel a little chilly because we tend to calm down and settle into the meditation, and that lowers your blood pressure and your heart rate, which, that can make you feel slightly cooler. It's not bad, but it can just be a little distracting. So kind of tuck yourself in that blanket. If you need to get socks on to feel even more warm in the feet, please do so. But before we close our eyes, or if you just closed your eyes, open them back up and let's take a look around the room that you're in, even if you've been in this room a couple times today. So we're trying to take notice of all the shapes, the colors, and all the textures in the room. Notice the objects in the room with you. And besides my voice, notice if you can hear any other sound. There might be a clock ticking, or maybe a heater blowing. Or here in Texas, it's an air conditioner, I would think. And then let's start to bring your awareness, instead of on the everything around you and outside of you, let's bring that attention instead to your inner landscape. And at this point, I invite you to close your eyes. Now, again, some folks don't like to close their eyes. That's cool. Just do what's best for you. What I'll do sometimes is I'll take a little hand towel or a washcloth and just gently place it across my eyes. That way, if I want to keep my eyes open, but I still have a little, darkness going on, that helps. All right. So again, slowly closing the eyes. And let's just notice where you feel contact with the surface beneath you, the floor, the bed, the chair. Maybe you can kind of notice the texture of what is supporting you. And let's, at this time, identify the places of your body that are touching the floor where you feel that sensation of support and pressure there, or the surface that is holding you up. And then let's bring your attention to the places of your body that are moving as you are breathing. Don't change your breath in any way. Just notice, what does it feel like to inhale? And what does it feel like to exhale? And what I invite you to do next is what we call an extended exhale breath. And that also is to slow down your heart rate, lessen your blood pressure, calm the body. So all you have to do is simply exert a little bit of control over the exhale breath. So you would breathe normally as you breathe in. Maybe the belly gets a little bit bigger. So breathe in, the belly gets big. And as you exhale, think about pulling the belly button towards your spine. It's as if you're taking a little hand mirror and you're opening your mouth and you're fogging it, kind of like this sound, but with your mouth softly sealed. And we'll do this breath with a breath of a count of 4. So I'll clap my hands softly to a count of 4 as you breathe in. And then draw that belly button towards your spine for the count of 5. If this makes you feel weird, you don't like it, you know what? Just go back to the regular breath and just, pay attention to what I'm saying. Just bring your attention to my voice. So let's start. So I invite you to breathe in and then slowly out. And again, breathing in, slowly out. Again, let's inhale belly big and slowly exhale. Good. All right, so if you want to continue the extended exhale, please do so. But if it takes too much effort, just breathe. Yeah? Okay, good. So next, let's set our intentions, or what I like to call themes, together. And there's 3 parts to that. I'll walk you through each part one at a time. So the first is to bring to mind your heartfelt desire. Bring to mind what you truly want in life. It could be anything. Maybe you want to feel healthy or well. Maybe you wish to be a non-smoker, or maybe to feel peaceful. So whatever it is that you want for yourself, for your life, let's imagine that as if it were already true. Good. Next, we'll set that theme, that intention for this specific practice tonight. So what do you wish to commit to? Maybe you want to stay awake. Maybe you want to fall asleep. Again, whatever it is, sense as if it were already true. What would that feel like in your body and in your mind? So maybe it's something like, I am calm, I am peace, or maybe I am pain-free. So for me, that resonates with me since I have chronic daily pain. So for my intention is typically, I am pain-free. Again, something you want for yourself in your life as if it were already true. And with that theme setting, we will silently say our theme to ourselves 3 times. And I'll do like a little soft count to 10. So again, silently to yourselves 3 times, and I'll pause here for a moment. Let's begin. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Good. And let's finally bring to mind your inner resource. So the inner resource is like a sanctuary inside your mind. It's a place, maybe like a memory, or it could be a fantasy. You don't really have to search your memory of somewhere or something, or maybe someone that makes you feel peaceful and safe and well. Maybe it's a time in your life, or maybe it's a certain person or a pet. Maybe it's something you've never been to, but like a painting of your fantasy world. It has all your favorite features and colors and weather. Any of this will do. And at any point during class today, you can always return here. So it's not something that only exists when I tell you to think about it. It's something you can call up that lives inside of you. You'll always use as a tool when you need to feel peaceful, safe, and well. Good. Next, we will practice the body scan portion of class. So if any time during this portion, this body scan, maybe you notice your mind starting to wander, maybe you hear a noise outside the room, or a dog barking randomly, or me, it's usually I have these random thoughts pop in my head. These things can happen, especially if you're new to meditation. You know what? It can happen if you've been doing meditation for a long time. It's best not to judge yourself. It's really completely normal. It's just your brain doing what a brain is designed to do. So acknowledge it, that it's happening. And then, you know what? Just gently guide your attention back to what we're doing. Bring your attention back to my voice. Even if you have to do this a couple of times. If it happened to the Dalai Lama, it's going to happen to us. Yeah. Okay. So let's bring all of your awareness, all of your attention to your right big toe. So when I say a place in your body, like right big toe, you think right big toe, and then you imagine right big toe. So again, this is to really help us focus, concentrate, get rid of that mind chatter. Very beneficial. So let's do this. Let's bring all that attention, your awareness, to your right big toe. The right big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. Bring your attention to the bottom of your right foot, to the top of your right foot. Bring your attention to your right ankle. Not looking for anything in particular, let's just notice what you might be able to detect here. Bring your attention to your right lower leg, your right knee. Notice your right upper leg, your right hip. Let's bring that attention to the right side of your waist, the right side of your chest. Notice your right shoulder, armpit, right upper arm. Bring your attention to your right elbow, right lower arm. Let's notice your right wrist. Let's bring that attention to the back of your right hand, palm of your right hand. Bringing your awareness to your right thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Let's become aware of the whole right side of your body together as best you can. Let's notice all the sensations throughout the right side of your body, all at the same time. Let's just notice if that feels difficult without judging yourself or trying to force it. Good. Let go of that. Now, let's shift all of your attention, all of your awareness over to your left big toe. Left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. Bring your awareness to the bottom of your left foot, to the top of your left foot. Bring your attention to your left ankle, left lower leg. Bring your attention to your left knee, left upper leg. Let's notice your left hip, left side of your waist, left side of your chest. Bring your attention to your left shoulder, armpit, left upper arm. Notice your left elbow, left lower arm. Bring your attention to your left wrist, back of your left hand, palm of your left hand. Bring your attention to your left thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Once again, let's become aware of the whole left side of your body. Together, as best you can, let's notice all the sensations on the left side of your body, all at the same time. Just notice if that's difficult without judging yourself or trying to force it. Good. Let's let go of that. Let's bring your attention now to the back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, forehead, temples, ears, cheeks, jaw, chin, lips, teeth, the tip of your nose, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between your eyebrows. As best you can, notice that space between your eyebrows. Good. Let go of that. Notice your whole body together as best you can. Sense anything you can detect throughout your whole body, all at the same time. Good. Let go of that. Now, let's go to the breathing part of our practice. We're going to allow your awareness now to drift down to your navel center. After that, we're going to again bring our attention to one of four places in the body. We're going to count our breath. Starting from the number 27, we're going to count our breath downward with each breath, counting down towards 0. The first time I did this, first couple of times I did this, I was a little confused. So I'm going to do this with you a little bit, and then I'll get you started. And then I'll stop you and we'll move on to the next place. So after we do that at 4 different places in our body, so I'll invite you to start at the number 27 with each inhale and exhale counting down 26. So for example, breathe in 27, breathe out 27. Breathe in 26, breathe out 26. And we'll continue to count down. And now, if you misplace your numbers or forget what number you're on, you can start over. Or you can start from 1 and go up. That's okay too. So when you're ready, with your attention at your navel center, I invite you to start counting down, starting with the number 27, starting now. Good. I invite you to stop right there. So now let's bring our attention from the navel center to the heart center. Once again, we'll be doing that counted down breath starting at the number 27 with each breath counting down, starting now. Good. I invite you to stop right there. Next, from our heart center, I invite you to shift your attention to your throat center. Once again, starting at the number 27 with each breath, counting down, starting at 27, starting now. Good. You can stop there. So next, I invite you to bring your attention to the tips of your nostrils. Once again, starting at the number 27, with each breath, counting down, starting now. Good. You can stop right there. So next we'll be working with contrasts and opposites. So I invite you to bring all of your attention just into the right side of your body. Just allowing into your awareness any sensations that may or may not be present just on the right side of your body. The sensation, just notice on the right side of your body. So what does that right side of your body feel like? Just the right side. Just noticing with the right side of your body what it feels like, just that right side. Then I invite you to bring all of your attention just into the left side of your body, just allowing into your awareness any sensations that may or may not be present just on the left side of your body. What does the left side of your body feel like? Just the left side. Just noticing the left side of your body, just the left side. Then I invite you to bring your attention back to the right side of your body. What does the right side of your body feel like? Just noticing the right side of your body. Then I invite you to go back to the left side. What's that left side of your body feel like? Just the left side. Now I invite you to come back to the right side of the body, noticing any sensations. Notice the feelings of the right side of the body. And then once again, coming back to the left side of the body. And then I invite you to allow into your awareness a lot of the sensations of the right side of the body and the left side of the body at the same time. Next, I invite you to bring all of your awareness just into the front half of your body, just the front side of your body. What does your front body feel like? Just the front half of your body, just the front body. And then I invite you to bring your attention just into the back half of your body, just noticing the sensations that may or may not be present in the back half of the body. What does your back body feel like? Just the back body. And then bring that attention to the front body, just noticing the front body. What does the front of your body feel like? And then your back body. What does that back part of your body feel like? Just the back body. And then return to the front body. And once again, return to the back body. And seeing if you can allow into your awareness all the sensations of the front body and the back body at the same time. Good. Next, I invite you to allow into your awareness the sensations of feeling very heavy and dense in your body. Just noticing any sense of heaviness or denseness in your body. Just really very heavy and very dense. What does that heaviness feel like? Just feeling very heavy. And then I invite you to notice any sensation of feeling very light and buoyant in the body, feeling very weightless and buoyant. What does that feeling of weightless feel like? Just feeling very light and buoyant. Then I invite you to come back to feeling very heavy and dense. Noticing what it feels like to feel very heavy and weighted. And then come back to feeling very light and buoyant. Coming back to feeling very heavy and dense. And then back to feeling very light and buoyant again. And then I invite you to allow into your awareness all the sensations of feeling very dense and heavy, and very light and buoyant at the same time. Good. Next, I invite you to notice any sensations of feeling very warm in the body. Just noticing any sensations, that warmth or heat in the body. Just feeling warm and heated. What does that warmth feel like? Just feeling very warm and heated. And then I invite you to notice any sensations of feeling cool or chilled in the body. Notice a sense of coolness. Just noticing any sensations of feeling very cool in the body. And then I invite you to come back to feeling any sense of warmth or heat in the body. Feeling very, very warm. And then coming back to any sense of cool in the body. And then I invite you to see if you can allow into your awareness all the sensations of feeling very warm and very cool at the same time. Good. Once again, let's bring awareness back to your breath. We're not changing your breath in any way, just noticing what it feels like to relax here and breathe. Maybe it feels different, like than when we started class, and that's okay. Maybe it doesn't feel different, and that's okay too. Once again, noticing where you feel the most movement as you inhale and as you exhale. Good. Let's imagine now the warm glow of light all around you. Not bright, but a glimmering glow of soft light. As if your body were surrounded by this warm and comforting energy. Imagine the light now fading into darkness, coal black, flat, dense darkness. The darkest night without stars or moon, a dark room without windows, the darkness behind your closed eyelids. Let's imagine feeling lethargic and tired from lack of sleep. Feel the achy tiredness in your bones, body, and brain when you just can't muster the strength for one more thing. Imagine feeling completely rested. You have enough energy to face each day with grace and ease. You have slept well and are electrically alive in each vibrating fiber of your being. Now let's awaken the sensation of dryness in the body. Remember the feeling of dryness on the skin. Your clothes are dry. Your hair is dry. Your whole body is dry. Perhaps that feeling of dryness permeates into your body as a sensation of dehydration. The body is dry. The whole body dry. Now, let's awaken the experience of moisture in the body. The experience of moisture and wetness. Imagine water on the fingertips. What would that feel like? And let's remember the feeling you have when you are in the bath surrounded by water. Imagine the wetness moving into the body as a sensation of internal hydration. The body is wet, the whole body wet. What happens now if you feel blocked, So let's remember the last time you were stuck in traffic. Maybe when your sinuses were blocked by a cold or your energy blocked by an injury. Maybe when something happened that impeded your progress forward. So without dwelling on the details, let's focus on a sensation of being physically, energetically, or maybe emotionally blocked. Now let's flip that. How does it feel like to be in the flow? Let's imagine water flowing smoothly around rocks, the gentle feel of wind flowing through your hair, a time when you could easily take steps forward on your path and everything seemed to be in flow. Now let's embody a feeling of newness. Do new things bring with them feelings of fear or of excitement? How often do you engage in new things, people, places, and projects? Feel newness. Now, let's embody a feeling of the familiar, your common familiar surroundings, your belongings, friends, family, and places you visit every week. Does the familiar feel safe to you or does it feel old? Feel familiarity. And that, again, make sure that you're not sleeping. Say to yourself, I am awake and aware. Good. Let's bring our attention back to your body. Once again, let's notice the parts, the places of your body that are in contact with the floor beneath you or the surface beneath you. Bring attention to the front of your body and just notice how the sensations are different here in the parts of your body that are not constricted by the pressure against the floor. Notice your breath, both in the back of your body and in the front of your body. Let's notice the right side of your body. Notice the left side of your body. And once more, notice your whole body together. Good. Let's bring to mind once more your heartfelt desire, what you want in life. Let's bring to mind once more that inner resource, that memory or fantasy that makes you feel grounded and content and secure. And then return your attention to your body. Notice if your body feels different than when we started class. Notice your breath. And let's try the extended exhale breaths once again. Let's do 3 of them. We'll breathe in through the nose and fill your belly. And then when you exhale, let that sound out come out as if you're fogging a mirror. So let's inhale, fill your belly. And exhale, release a little bit slower. Inhaling again. And exhaling. Again, inhale. Let this be the biggest one of your day. And slowly exhale. Good. Now I invite you to bring your awareness back to your theme, that theme that you set for yourself at the beginning of this practice. We will repeat it silently to yourself 3 times, that theme, that intention that you set for yourself. And I'll count off softly in 10 counts. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's come back to the present moment, back into the now. Just return to your natural breathing. And before you open your eyes or move, let's remember the room that you're in. Let's remember all those objects and textures and the colors in that room with you. And then I invite you to start to make some little minor movements. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. If you're laying flat on the floor on your bed, maybe bend one knee, then the other. Maybe you want to bring the knees in towards your chest, or maybe drop a knee out to the side. Get a little movement in the low body. Again, if the knees are into the chest, maybe you can make some little knee circles or some little side to side movements. The back often really enjoys that. And again, if you're just dropping the knees out to the side, drop the top knee towards the bottom knee. Then bring that top leg back to the center, bottom leg back to the center, and repeat over on the other side. Drop one knee out to the side, then the other. Little low lumbar twist there. Again, top leg back to the center, bottom leg back to the center. And now I invite you to roll over onto your side. You may have a arm underneath the side of the head or a fist, or maybe both. And let your belly be soft as you breathe in, as you breathe out. And you can stay lying here in that restful position. Please do so. If you want to meet me in a seat, what you can do with that top hand is press into the floor, extend that top leg, and softly bring your body upright. Whatever position feels good, being tall in your seat. Let the spine feel very tall from the top of the head down to your tailbone. Maybe you want to do a few little shoulder rolls here. Maybe a little side to side movement with the head. Sometimes when we come up off the floor, we can feel a little dizzy. And I usually bring my chin down to my chest and breathe a little bit. But you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. You can either stack the hands, bring the sides of the thumbs into the sternum, whatever's best for you, or rest the hands on the lap. That's okay too. And so the chin towards the chest, down towards your heart center, is a motion of gratitude to yourself. So give yourself a really sincere thank you for showing up today. Now we'll end with our gratitude practice. So you can keep your eyes gazing soft or closed if you like. And that slight nod of your head, bringing your internal gaze right down here into your heart center. From that place, I invite you to think of someone, a place, a pet, a thing that you're thankful for today. I invite you just to simply acknowledge that to yourself from one thing in your life that you're grateful for this evening. Namaste. And that concludes our practice of Yoga Nidra.